For our fringe, we're going to have 5 different drops of fringe, and we're going to take each through 2 of your seed beads on the bottom. So we want to find the center 10 beads, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and we're only going to be working with those. So once again, I'm going to bury my thread without going through the back. Hide my knot in some of these bigger beads over here. And let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I want to be coming out of this bead right here. So these first 2 beads are the closest to where my thread came out. However you do it, you might only need to go through 1 bead right there. You just want to be coming out the first bead in your set of 10. And we're going to make our fringe of varying lengths. So I'm going to pick up for the first fringe, and that'll be on the, so we've got a slight slant here from left to right. This side is the short side, this side is the longer side, and we're going to make our fringe to match. So we're going to pick up 1 fire polish, 3 seed beads, a drop, and 3 seed beads. We're going to take those all down. And then I'm going to go back up through just the fire polish and into the same 2 beads that make our first fringe, going the opposite direction that I came out of them. And pull. The secret with fringe is to get it snug but not tight. If you pull it too tight, it's going to want to go, it's going to get awkward and crimped. So you want it to be just snug enough. Now, if you are already facing the center, I'm facing the wrong way. So I'm going to loop through a thread. And go back through those same 2 beads again. I just had to loop through the thread so that it doesn't go through the next 2 beads as well. So now I'm going through the first 2 that I had originally came out of and the next 2 to get me in position. To start my next drop. If you were originally coming out this way and then you went through, you would go back through that way and go through 4, and you wouldn't need to loop your thread. So now I'm going to be going in the right direction for the rest of the time. It's just because of where I came out when I buried my thread that I was going through the wrong way. So this time I'm going to pick up 2 fire polish, and then my 3 seed beads, and then my drop, and then my 3 seed beads, and put them down. And I'm going to go back up through 2 fire polish, I'm heading this way now. I'm going to go back into the same 2 seed beads and the next 2 seed beads. And I'm going to tighten all that up. Sometimes it helps if you lay it down. I want to get just the right amount of tension on there. Okay, this time I'm going to pick up 3. I'm already in position. I'm going to pick up 3 fire polish, 3 seed beads, a drop, 3 more seed beads, and slide those down. Go up through all 3 fire polish. I have to pick it up for this part. Put it through the 2 I'm coming out of, going in the opposite direction, so my thread has made a loop, and the next 2. I can put it back down now. I'm going to kind of holding on to, there we go. The drop. Okay, so we're already in position for the next one. I'm going to add 4 fire polish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 seed beads, a drop, 3 more seed beads, go back up through all 4. Be careful not to skip one. That's hard to fix. If your thread is on the outside of one of your beads and you've gone all the way through. So I've got way too much thread here. So my challenge is to keep it from getting tangled. I'll pick it up. I'm going to make a circle around. Here's the beads I'm coming out of, the 2 I'm coming out of in this direction. So I'm going to go back through those 2 and the next 2 for my last, to set me up for my last set of, this is where I'm just getting knotted. If you've got, you don't want it too tight, but you also don't want to see the thread here between your edge beads and your first fire polish. So I find the easiest thing to do, go ahead and put a finger on your piece and a finger on the drop and give it a, pull it snug without over tightening. Okay, last one. 5 fire polish, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the reason I'm doing that, you don't have to do that. A lot of times fringe will be pointed towards the middle, so you'd start short on the edge and then lengthen as you go in, and then have a couple in the center that are the same length, so that you're creating more of a V shape. In this case, I wanted to mirror the slant of the end of that tail. So I started with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we've got 3 seed beads, our last drop and 3 more seed beads. Gonna drop them down, trying not to get too tangled. There we go. Go back up through all 5. Of the fire polish. I'm going to put my finger on the piece and a finger on the drop to help pull that snug without over tightening. And then go back through the 2 beads that I came out of. All right. And there we have it. I'm going to tie off my thread. Just going to go up through the thread bridge in front of the one I'm on. Go through the loop that I have formed. Make sure that knot gets centered down in there. I'm going to do it again. And then I'm going to go up through the next few beads. I'm going to pull the knot into my beads and hide it in there. It was a little thick that time. There we go. Because of the nature of the nylon thread, I'm going to go a little bit farther through some of my other beads and move farther away from that knot before trimming. And there you have it.